Yo, welcome to Trippy Commentaries. Thank you for joining me once again in Grand Theft Auto 5. We have some huge news in today's episode. I'm RJ. Rockstar has added something really big into the game, and it might correlate with the Chiliad Mystery. We're over in a section of northern San Andreas, where with the new update, Rockstar has added a brand new peyote plant. We've been looking at peyote plants, just thinking that this is yet another thing that you have to find all of them just to unlock absolutely nothing. Once you get all the peyote plants, you can just use them all over again. A lot of the animals aren't even that fun to use to begin with. Now, the thing about my file is I found all the peyote plants and somehow saved over the one where I did that, so I now have to find them all over again. I've been in the process of doing that. I've talked about that in a few episodes, but apparently if you find all the peyote plants and come over into this area right here, and once again, of course, I have not done this myself. At first I thought it was a hoax. It almost looked fake, but I've seen enough video evidence to know that it is true. It does work, but you have to find all the peyote plants first, and it has to be snowing. So now the snowflakes are coming down, and I believe it's right around this area where you would see a brand new peyote plant, which lets you turn in to Bigfoot. That's crazy. That's a very usable animal, and perhaps once you turn into Bigfoot, if you go up to the top of Mount Chiliad, try some things out, who knows what could happen. I think the fact that Rockstar has now added something new into the game, that's huge news. That shows us that when it comes to the mysteries, the unsolved mysteries, maybe that's the point. Maybe Rockstar wants to slowly unveil some stuff, and that way it just extends the longevity of the game. A lot of people are upset that there's no end game insight for the Chiliad Mystery, but I think either they made it so elaborate that it's hard to discover, or maybe they're going to add some things. I mean, we have yet to even get a DLC in this game, or at least a single player DLC. Oh, that's convenient. There's a car right here. So I should mention that if you are playing the PC version, it has to be foggy. So here on the Xbox One, you want to make sure it's snowy, and right in this area, if you've not only found all the hidden peyote plants, also when you do the final mission, it's a weird mission too because it takes a while to show up, but it's a mission with Franklin where you find the legendary Bigfoot, only to discover that, spoiler warnings, it is a man in a suit. Now at that point, you have the decision to kill him or keep him alive. Here's another problem. I, of course, killed Bigfoot. Then I put sticky bombs on him. I put gasoline down to set him ablaze. So I totally killed him. You have to keep him alive. So not only, of course, do you have to find all of the plants, you have to keep Bigfoot alive. That's something I did not know, which means I must go back to a previous save point. I think I have one at 88%. And that's only because it's a weird number, 88, very symbolic in the game. So I have that 88% save file. I'm going to have to beat the game over again, wait for that Bigfoot mission to show up, and of course find all of the peyote plants in the process as well. I definitely have some work cut out for me. I'll put a link in the description to some people showing off the new Bigfoot transformation. I really want to do some experimental stuff, but unfortunately I have to unlock it first. It sucks because I put so much hours into the game trying to unlock all kinds of other stuff like the Jetpack, only to figure out that I did something wrong. Uh-oh. Shall we get some guys chilling, getting ready for a race? Let's go ahead and liven up the party a little bit. Here you go, guys. Bombs away. So this is huge news that Rockstar has put something into the game showing us that maybe the game is leaning towards a good karma run. I mean, they're showing us that you're supposed to keep Bigfoot alive, or at least the man portraying Bigfoot. Whoa, fuzzes onto me quick. Maybe that means that we have to go back and not kill any of the optional guys there. There's the one guy where you can push the RV into the river, all kinds of crazy stuff going on where you have to make karma decisions. And that's yet another mystery where it seems like it's pointless. You can make the decisions, but at the end of the game, it doesn't change much. There is a final decision where you can decide to kill certain people at the very end. But once again, that just changes up a little bit. It changes playable characters, I guess you could say. The point of the matter is, it almost shows us that Rockstar is leaning us towards a good karma run. If that's the case, that's another thing. I have to replay the game all over again, do a good karma run, because I'll admit, I did a bad karma run. I killed all of the optional people. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, that was my original run. This was a good karma run on the Xbox One. Now, okay, so this was a good karma run, so that's good. That means my 88% file, I can at least, stick with that one and continue the good karma run and not kill Bigfoot. And that should be a complete file. And I'll go back, definitely try some things out. I'll take Bigfoot to the top of Mount Chiliad, and from what I hear, he's capable of some other stuff as well. That's huge news, guys. Let me know what you think of Rockstar adding something brand new into the game. It's something that we shouldn't overlook. I think a lot of people certainly requested that Bigfoot be playable in the game, especially because he was highly touted in the original San Andreas. In fact, many people thought that you could unlock him. That didn't ever pan out. A lot of people just looked for no reason at all. We'll have more Chiliad Mystery episodes coming up. There's still some things I want to check out. Talk about unsolved mysteries. There's a lot of them in this game. You have the Bigfoot mystery. You have the altruist camp things going on there. The spider webs. And even one of the biggest mysteries of all, of course, the space stalker. What the hell is the point of that thing anyways? We'll look at that and a lot more coming up here at Trippy Commentaries. Don't forget about our radio show, The Trippy Show, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 p.m. Guys, as always, stay trippy.